Hi, my name is Brock Harvey, and I have tourism and development in Australia. And I chose Australia because not only is it a gorgeous place and worth seeing, but my family's from there, so I have a little bit of Aussie in me. My parents went there on a trip, and I plan to go there one day and visit family and see all the cool things Australia has to offer. The diverse landscapes, the vibrant cities, the unique wildlife, and iconic landmarks attract millions of visitors each year. Sites such as the Great Barrier Reef and beautiful beaches like Whitehaven, Bondi, and Cottesloe are some of the beaches you can enjoy. Many people come to see Whitehaven Beach on Whitsunday Island in Queensland, Australia, as it is an award-winning beach. For the UN Sustainable Goals, I chose Goal 14, Life Below Water, with Australia being surrounded by oceans and home to the Great Barrier Reef. Protecting marine life and ecosystems is vital for both environmental health and the economy. Australia protects its beaches and natural attractions through a variety of measures, including marine protected areas, national parks, and indigenous protected areas. Most of Australia's largest population hubs are located on or near estuaries and bays. Beaches in estuaries and bays, which are called BEBs, are a critical natural asset for recreation for over 10 million Australians, especially in providing safe swimming havens for young children. BEBs also provide habitat and feeding areas for marine and terrestrial floral and fauna and play a role in coastal protection. The Environment Minister Tanya Plibersek has declared Australia will soon protect more ocean than any other country. She said that the decision meant Australia would protect 52% of its ocean's territory, far more than the global 30% targeted by 2030. If you're not a beach person, don't worry, there are also other outdoor adventures you can join. The country's vast and varied geography offers a range of attractions that draw millions of visitors each year, contributing to both domestic and international tourism. You can visit Uluru, the outback, and a tropical rainforest. The diverse landscapes draw a wide range of visitors, providing varied experiences that highlight the country's natural beauty and cultural richness. However, to sustain these benefits in the long term, tourism must be managed to carefully protect these landscapes from the negative effects of over tourism, environmental degradation, and climate change. Now, there are some positive and negative impacts of Australian tourism. Australia's tourism industry is a significant contributor to its economy, but it also has socio-cultural and environmental consequences. Efforts are being made to promote culturally sensitive tourism experiences that educate visitors about the Ananganyu people's connection to the land. The revenue Australia generates from tourism is a major contributor to Australia's economy. In 2019, international tourists alone contributed over $44 billion dollars to the Australian economy. The tourism industry is providing many jobs for hospitality, entertainment, and event management. Visitors to Australia often experience and appreciate Indigenous culture, local traditions, and Australian lifestyle, which enhances international relationships. Tourism often raises awareness about the need to conserve natural sites and ecosystems. It helps fund the conservation efforts for Australia's unique landscapes and endangered species. So, all of these are pretty positive impacts, so let's get to the negative ones. Tourism at Ayers Rock, now officially called Uluru, has significantly impacted the site primarily through physical erosion caused by large numbers of tourists climbing the sacred rock, considered disrespectful by the Anganyu people. The traditional owners leading to a ban on climbing In 2019, this also included issues with littering, waste disposal on the rock itself, further damaging the environment surrounding Uluru. Now, most people want to see the unique wildlife, and you can't get that anywhere but Australia. So, animals such as the koala, the wombat, the kangaroo, the platypus, and various bird species are unique to Australia, and that's why a lot of people love to come here and find those. Besides the nature and wildlife and all the unique animals, Australia is considered a very popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year. The vibrant cities like Sydney, Perth, and Melbourne making an Australia a popular tourist destination. The left picture is the Sydney Opera House. It is globally recognized for its stunning and innovative design. Melbourne, on the right, is known for its artistic flair, excellent food, scene, and rich cultural heritage. Melbourne hosts a variety of internationally recognized festivals throughout the year, attracting visitors from all over the globe. So not only can you find can you go to the nature part of Australia and see all the unique animals, all the dangerous things, you can also go down to the city and see some of the most recognized festivals throughout the year. I mean, the Sydney Opera House is a very unique architectural structure. That's why a lot of people like to go to it. So there's a lot of different things other than what people just think Australia of as, the nature, wildlife, and then the animals. There's also the city life. Now let's get to the tourism impact of Australia. The graph is an example of the tourism gross value added. In 2023 to 2024, tourism gross value added in the current price terms increased up 10.8%, the highest level in the time series. Education and training are up 52.1%, ownership of dwellings up 17.4%. The air, water, and other passenger transport is up 9.2%. Because tourism consumption was worth $198 billion in 2023 to 2024, and it was 8.2% up the previous year. It was also 25% higher than the pre-pandemic level of in 2018 and 2019. Tourism filled jobs increasing about 5.7, in from 654,000 in 2022-2023 to 691,000 in 2023-2024. Tourism accounted for 4.4% of the filled jobs in the whole economy. So tourism is a big deal in Australia. It provides jobs, and it keeps getting better, it keeps going up. Now let's get to some socio-cultural impacts. Australia is not considered crowded compared to other heavily touristed destinations globally due to its vast size and the diverse landscape. If there is one thing Aussies are known for, it is their easygoing attitude. My cousins in Australia, they're easygoing, laid back. It takes a lot for you to make them upset. The food, the events, the art, and the history are all vital parts of the Australian culture. But what really distinguishes an Aussie is their laid back outlook on life. They pride themselves on being good friends, neighbors, not just people. They tend to greet everybody from the mailman to the cab driver with a good day or how you going. For Australians, this emphasis creates a cheery, welcoming attitude that says anybody can be a mate. Australia's history influences its lifestyle today, and Australia's first and oldest stories belong to the Aboriginal and the Torres Strait Islander peoples. Their diverse languages and the philosophies form the oldest surviving culture on Earth. So there's a lot of cultural impacts in Australia, and for the most part, a lot of people Just they love to be laid back. They're very easygoing. And there's a lot of cultural history that people may not know. So, if you did not have Australia as a trip on your bucket list, maybe this can change your mind.